Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of I Date Money Presents Money Talks. I'm Lisa Drennon, your wealth activator and creator of the Money Multiplier System. And if you haven't checked out the Prosperity Portal, you got to check it out. There are so many resources on there where you can just increase financial literacy, set up your estate planning. And if you want to check out some of the freebies, look at the wealth activators. There's the Money Multiplier System on steroids. Going to really help you think about, am I set for retirement? Do I have enough money? Is my money working for me? So today we're going to be talking about something I hear all the time. Is it too late to start saving for retirement, especially if I'm already over 50 and have debt? So say you're somebody who's, mid 50s and carries $80,000 worth of debt. This is you, and you're nodding your head and you're quietly cringing. This episode is for you. And if you know someone, please share it. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss an episode. They go live every Wednesday, usually around noon. And who knows, sometimes I might post another one. So this video is for the woman who's worked hard her whole life, and maybe she's divorced, empty nester, built a business. Now we're staring down two numbers that feel like they don't go together. $80,000 in debt and a dream of having enough money to retire. Maybe that's 400,000, $1 million, $3 million. Everyone's number is different. And you need to know your number. And a lot of entrepreneurs that I work with just don't know this number, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up, but really get into that. What would be the number, my safety net number, where I can live comfortably? And break it down. Don't say I need $1 million to retire. Say every year or every month, I need X amount of dollars. Most people need around $5,000 to $7,000 a month to live comfortably. And that's extras, bare minimum extras. What is it that you want? What do your money buckets look like? So let's talk about how to make it happen without budgeting, shame, overwhelm, or hustle. We're going to get rid of the should-haves, could-haves, and we're just going to make a plan. The first step is to let's get the voice in your head in alignment with your desires. So let's talk about this voice in your head. The one that says it's too late. I should have started 20 years ago. I'll never catch up. Yeah, true. Those are all true, but it's not too late. So let's cancel those thoughts. Let's come into the present moment of now, because wealth doesn't begin in your wallet. It begins in your beliefs. Now, your age is not a limit. It's a launch pad. When you bring intention, a smart plan, and small, consistent actions, you can pay off that debt and you can save whatever dollar amount you want. It's a choice. I've helped women do it, even starting at 56, 60, 63. My oldest client was over 70. But it all starts with this question. What do you want your money to do for you next year? What do you want your money to do for you today, tomorrow, 6 months from now? Because retirement isn't an age. It's a cash flow strategy. And, I always told my clients, you'll know when you're ready to retire. I have some clients who say, well, I'm never going to retire. I'm going to do this until I'm 100. I'm going to do this till the day I die. That's fantastic. When you love what you're doing, it's fun. There's no need to retire. But you may want to step aside. You may want to decrease some of your activity. The whole point is you don't want to continue working because you should, because you have to, because you need something. You want to work because it's an enjoyment and it's bringing you fulfillment, peace, and calm, and you love what you're doing. So, you might be thinking, should I focus on paying off debt first or saving for retirement? That's what my answer is. Do both, but in the right rhythm. So many people teach you have to pay your debt off first. Build up your emergency savings fund, pay off your debt, then invest. You can do it simultaneously. It's all about having a plan for your money. So here's the 5-part flow that I teach inside my Money Multiplier System. Go to idatemoney.com, click on Wealth Activators, and get your Money Multiplier System ebook. It's on steroids. I love it. I know I mentioned this in the beginning of the show, but it's a step-by-step guide. You're going to love it. There's some freebies in there too. So the first part is have a plan for your money. Now, I recommend 50% to essential needs, 10% to savings, 10% to giving, 10% to fund money, and 20% to debt. And if you're debt free, 20% for your dreams. And here's why this matters. If you wait until your debt is gone to start saving, you delay your momentum. When you build both muscle groups, debt elimination and savings acceleration, you create confidence, and that confidence leads to compound results. And when you strategically plan your money so that it multiplies, so that you put it in high interest savings accounts, you choose investments wisely, and you learn how to leverage debt to pay it off faster, this system works beautifully and you watch your money triple. So even if you start with $50 a month into a high yield savings account, you're moving the needle. I had some clients start with $10 a week. Okay. But 10%, if you think about it, of all the monthly income that you have coming in, it's really not that much. You probably tip out 20% when you go out to eat. And if you just cut back on one dining out experience every month and saved that money, how much more money would you have in 3 months? My one client did and saved $3,000 in 30 days. And that's part of that dream. So if say you want to save $400,000, reverse engineer it. We'll make the math work for you. So let's say you want to reach $400,000 in savings by age 67. Okay, you're 54, by 67, you want to hit $400,000. It gives you 13 years. So you need to save about $2,600 a month with 0% interest or less if you earn interest or make micro investments. But here's what I want you to hear. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do it perfectly. So what if, instead of looking at your debt as a shameful burden, you saw it as a temporary hurdle in your wealth story? We restructure that debt, refinance where possible, cut emotional spending leaks, and start putting your money where it multiplies automatically. And we beat that time frame of 12 years from now, right? And we don't rob you of joy in the process, because retirement is a feeling, it's an experience. And let's redefine retirement for a moment. Not just about age 65, 67, 70, and a gold watch, although they don't really get those. No one really gets those anymore, right? Retirement is about option, it's about freedom. It's about waking up and deciding how you want to live your day, whether that's spending time with your grandbabies, volunteering, or staying at a beachside retreat. You get to choose. For me, that looks like golfing, going to the gym, swimming in the pool, and then starting my day. This could be your future, and it starts today. One decision, one plan, 1 month at a time. So you don't have to think, oh my goodness, it's such a big goal. Because as soon as you start to naysay it, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to do it. You're going to put it off. You're going to procrastinate. And whatever you say is true. So if you keep telling yourself it's not possible, it won't be possible. But if you take this one micro step, this baby step towards that goal, you're going to get there a lot sooner. And that you're going to build up momentum as you start contributing to that retirement account on a consistent basis. So if you're ready to take action and create a plan, and you want someone to help you, to show you the steps, exactly what to do for debt payment, repayment, savings, investments, all of it, then let's talk. Go to idatemoney.com and click on book your call. If you want to check out the freebies first, or maybe you want to join the prosperity portal, $37 a month, and start implementing these exact steps that I'm sharing with you today. Because remember, it doesn't matter how much money you have,